Have you ever wondered why your cat chooses your chest to sleep on instead of literally anywhere else in the house? You probably think it's because you're warm, or soft, or convenient, but here's what most people don't realize. Your cat isn't choosing comfort, they're choosing connection. One, they're listening to your heartbeat to sync their nervous system with yours. You think your cat is just using you as a heated pillow. Maybe you've even felt a little guilty for moving them because you need to get up or you can't breathe properly. But watch what happens when they first settle on your chest. They don't just lie down. They position themselves carefully. They press their ear against you. They're listening. Your heartbeat isn't just background noise to your cat. It's a rhythm their entire body attunes to. A study from the University of Lincoln in 2013 found that cats demonstrate physiological synchronization with their primary caregivers, meaning their heart rate and breathing patterns literally adjust to match yours when they're in close contact. Here's the thing. When your cat curls up on your chest, they're not passively resting. They're actively regulating their nervous system using the steady drumbeat of your heart. Your pulse becomes their anchor. Your breathing becomes their guide. So the next time your cat climbs onto your chest and goes still, know this: they're not just lying there. They're listening to the sound that tells them everything in the world is safe, and that sound is you. 2. The chest position means they've chosen you as their primary attachment figure. You might think all the spots in your house are equal to your cat. The couch, the bed, the sunny windowsill. And sure, your cat sleeps in those places too. But your chest? That's different. Sleeping on your chest is the most vulnerable position a cat can choose. They're exposed. They can't see around them. They're putting their body directly on top of another living being's vital organs. In the wild, this would be unthinkable, but your cat does it anyway. Researchers studying feline attachment styles have found that cats form hierarchical bonds, and they reserve their most vulnerable behaviors for the one person they've identified as their safe base. That's not everyone in the household. That's not every surface. That's one person. And if your cat sleeps on your chest, that person is you. This isn't casual. This isn't convenience. This is your cat saying, out of every option I have, I choose the place where I can feel your heartbeat, hear your breath, and know that I am exactly where I belong. You are not just a warm body to them. You are their person, and they've been showing you that every single time they climb up and settle in. 3. Their scent marking the most vital part of your body. You've probably noticed your cat rubbing their face on your chest, or kneading, or even licking your shirt. You might think it's cute, or random, but here's what's actually happening. Your cat is claiming you. Cats have scent glands in their cheeks, paws, and forehead. When they rub on you, they're depositing pheromones. But they don't do this everywhere. They focus. And when they focus on your chest, they're marking the center of you. This is strategic. Your chest is where your scent is strongest. It's where your heart is. It's the core of your body, and your cat is covering it with their scent, layering their identity over yours, creating a shared chemical signature that says, this person is mine. Start paying attention to where your cat rubs when they're on your chest. It's always the same spots. The sternum, the collarbone, right over your heart. They're not wandering. They're targeting. Your cat is telling every other animal, and maybe even you, that this space belongs to them, that you belong to them, and they're doing it in the place that matters most. 4. The purring on your chest is deliberately healing you. You thought the purring was just because your cat was happy, content, relaxed. And sure, that's part of it. But here's what most people miss. Purring isn't passive, it's functional. A study from the Fauna Communications Research Institute found that cats purr at a frequency between 25 and 50 hertz, the exact range that has been shown to promote bone density, reduce pain, and accelerate healing in soft tissue. And your cat knows this. Not consciously, maybe, but instinctively. When your cat purrs on your chest, they're doing it directly over your heart and lungs. The vibration travels through your ribs, into your chest cavity, into the organs that keep you alive. This isn't coincidence. This is thousands of years of evolution programming cats to heal themselves and the beings they're bonded to through frequency. Here's the thing. Your cat doesn't purr like this everywhere. They purr loudest, longest, and lowest when they're on your chest, because that's where the purr does the most. Your cat has been trying to heal you this whole time, and they've been doing it right over your heart. And if that just shifted something for you, stay with me until number 6. Because there's one reason your cat waits until you're asleep to move to your chest, and it will completely change how you see them. 5. When they need on your chest, they're regressing to kittenhood with the one person they trust most. You've probably pushed their paws away when the claws start digging in, or moved them because it hurts, or felt a little annoyed because you're trying to relax and your cat is literally puncturing you. But here's what you need to understand. That needing isn't random. It's regression. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It's one of the first things they learn, and most cats grow out of it, except they don't. Not completely. They just reserve it for the moments when they feel safe enough to go back. When your cat needs on your chest, they're not thinking about you as an adult cat thinks about a human. They're thinking about you the way a kitten thinks about their mother. You are comfort. You are safety. You are the place they return to when the world is too much. Let them need, even if it hurts a little, even if you have to put a blanket down. Because that behavior only happens with one person, the person who makes them feel safe enough to become small again. And that person is you. If this is making you see your cat differently, go ahead and subscribe. Because we're breaking down what your cat is really telling you, one behavior at a time. 6. They wait until you're asleep because that's when you're most vulnerable, and they're protecting you. Here's the thing you were waiting for. You've probably noticed your cat doesn't always start on your chest. Sometimes they wait. They sit nearby. They watch. And then, once you've fallen asleep, once your breathing has slowed and your body has gone still, that's when they move. You thought they were being opportunistic, sneaky, waiting until you couldn't push them off. But here's the truth. They're waiting until you're defenseless. Sleep is the most vulnerable state a human enters. You can't see. You can't hear properly. You're unconscious. In the wild, this is when predators strike, and your cat knows that, so they position themselves on your chest, on your heart, your lungs, the part of you that has to keep working for you to survive, and they stay. This is guarding behavior. This is a cat saying, "You're asleep, so I'll keep watch. You can't protect yourself right now, so I will." Your cat has been doing this every single night, climbing onto the most vital part of your body and staying there, alert, aware, ready. Not because they need you, because you need them. 7. If they sleep on your chest facing you, they trust you completely. If they face away, they're guarding you. You've probably never noticed which direction your cat faces when they're on your chest. Or if you have, you assumed it didn't mean anything. But it does. It means everything. When a cat faces you, they're saying, "I trust you so much, I don't need to watch the room." When they face away, they're saying, "I trust you so much, I'm going to watch the room for you." Both are love. Both are trust. They're just expressed differently. A cat that faces you has decided you are the entire world worth paying attention to. A cat that faces away has decided you are the one thing worth protecting. Notice which way your cat faces tonight, and know that either way, you've been chosen, not as a convenience, not as a warm spot, but as the one person they trust enough to let their guard down with, or the one person they trust enough to guard. That's not something you earn by feeding them or giving them treats. That's something you become by being consistent, by being safe, by being home. Your chest has become the one place in the world where your cat can be exactly who they are. Vulnerable or vigilant, kitten or guardian, yours or their own. And the fact that they choose it, night after night, heartbeat after heartbeat, means you've given them something most cats never find. You've given them a place where love sounds like a pulse.